The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for elderly grandparents, household pets, and nuns. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting homosexuality, teenage pregnancy, or chemical dependency that may transpire as a result of listening to this garbage fountain. You have been warned. Enjoy! Unnamed Drag Podcast.
I've got a bit more skin out. This cardigan was getting warm. And now I'm cold again.
Meanwhile, my gloves are really doing the job.
So cozy. Right, okay. Welcome back to part 2 of We're States. That's some aggressive dabbing. I enjoyed it. Oh my goodness. So, we're gonna do the rest of the box because, as you know, last week.
If you were watching last week, you'll know that we were diving into our first worst date box.
First worst dates, or just worst dates in general.
Just
to be honest, just people having a fucking shitty old time.
Just generally not a great time.
Trying to
have a bad time.
They were just trying to get some strange, and then it turned into a fucking nightmarish hellscape. Apparently,
we've already read like this many.
Oh my god, yeah, much recycling, and I feel a lot better that we have been able to read all of these out because now I can recycle them because I know that somewhere in the house where we've done a box night before. I've kept them. Yeah, like a confessional thing. I know I've kept them, but I don't know where they are.
You're going to compost them?
I'm going to dig them out, and we'll read them on another podcast.
Perhaps
episode.
Make a sculpture.
Yeah, exactly. Je suis artiste. Anyway, so...
I'm Marilyn Sane, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry, Marilyn Sane.
Hi.
Nana Rattle. Are we ready to delve back in?
Do you want to crack your box open?
Oh, please crack it wide open. Oh, what's in the slot? Oh my god.
We don't need this.
Yeah. I mean, again, was
still pretty hefty on these.
So many.
Which I'm so impressed by.
Yeah,
but also,
super.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, there was over 100 people in the room, and that's obviously a lot of trauma and stories to be shared.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
Let's kick this shit stench off, shall we? Let's poo our pants on the podcast. There we go.
That one came from my feet.
It smelled like it too.
So this one says, got picked up for a date in his red van, run out of fuel on the way, wasn't funny, was pissing it down.
Oh, babe.
What do you do? What do you do?
I know someone who had a little bit of a woodland hookup, and they got their car stuck in some mud because it had been raining, and he wasn't out to his dad, so he had to get his dad to come and tow us out. But then he was said to the guy you're just gonna have to go make your own way home because my dad can't see you.
Oh god.
Yeah,
that's dark,
isn't it? I mean, it was dark. It was the middle of the night in a fucking wood. He never saw that guy again. Not because they broke up, but because that guy was eaten by a bear. Torched by wild dogs.
Well, that's the thing. You should always have a go bag in your car.
Yeah.
You should always have a couple of tins of food, a tent, maybe a radio.
Yeah. What, for when you go out on a date?
For when you but if your car just breaks.
Oh right, okay. I thought you meant if you ever go out on a date, you should always have a go bag. There's going to be an earthquake in California at any moment. Okay, so next one. Once I was out for dinner and was about to take a bite. It was burning hot, so the second it touched my lips, I had a reflex to jump. Looked up and I'd thrown the whole spoonful onto him. He was covered all over his top and his jeans, and I just couldn't stop laughing.
Good reaction there.
I mean, nervous laughter is one of the best kinds of laughter. Do you know how many funerals I've openly guffawed at?
That's the thing. Matt's not allowed to go to family funerals anymore.
Yeah, because he laughs.
It's
Church giggles. Church giggles. Yeah. Church giggles. It's a real fucking problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's also hilarious.
Yeah, of course it is.
So this one just says, lost virginity at 28 after 6 years on Tinder. That's not really a date story.
I mean, I'm glad that you finally got to check your plumbing, in the end.
Thing is, it depends.
Your pipes work.
Here's the tea. Here's the steaming hot chamomile tea.
Okay, I mean, I'll sip some Red Bull because I don't have anything else to hand.
I'm a virgin. No, I'm kidding. Why are you laughing?
Here's the world exclusive. I've never even seen a man's tenders. Yeah.
I've never even seen a white man's penis. But It depends what you count as virginity.
Oh yeah. Like there's different ways to make it rain, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And plus, if you're a homosexual male, then, I mean, is it all it's cracked up to be? Is it
Cracked
Ooh.
up to be?
But like, I didn't lose my like bum virginity, so I was like 19.
Your bum virginity?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my 15.
I mean, I was sucking dick since I was 12. But
I was 15 at bum virginity.
yeah.
I didn't lose my top virginity.
How is your uncle?
I didn't lose my top virginity until I was 17, and again I wanted to go,
Well,
how was your uncle?
So you've had like 3 virginities. Like,
yeah, like,
do you count
like
all of those?
Like you're messing around virginity, like 14.
Who gives a shit?
I mean,
You know what the best part is?
What?
You do it, nothing changes.
yeah.
When people are like, I want it to be special, I'm like, it's never going to be special, baby. It's
Oh.
sex. It's going to be rotten either way. You're going to smell like sweat. You're going to, like...
It's going to be awkward.
It's going to be relatively
It's gonna be
uncomfortable.
great. Yeah.
And then...
Viva Forever is going to be played on a loop in the background. That's not true. That's not true.
And either way, your dad's still not going to love you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it ain't all that.
It won't make him take your phone calls, like, even if he was the person taking the virginity. Anyway, once met a Tinder date who spent 30 minutes listing all their favourite Disney film. This is you.
Hey!
It says, once met a Tinder date who spent 30 minutes listing all their favourite Disney films from best to worst. I mean, that's a conversation I could have.
To be fair, maybe you
Not-
just weren't pulling your weight in that conversation.
Maybe not for 30 minutes, though.
I always like the who's your favourite Disney hero and who's your favourite Disney villain, who's your favourite Disney princess, what's your favourite Disney song? Like, these are good questions
okay,
that make you go
yeah.
like, who is?
Yeah, I mean, all of my answers are probably just going to come from The Little Mermaid, because that's my favourite Disney film.
Fair.
But Emperor's New Groove is such a tight second.
Here's
Such a tight second.
Here's a great question. Whose Disney dick would you suck?
Oh my god. I mean,
That's the most
I
important.
mean, Gaston, obviously.
Gaston, Prince Eric, Aladdin. Ugh.
I mean, all of them.
All of
probably.
them.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
You see that Tarzan in a thigh?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, you know that then cheeks must clap, because there is that scene when, like, they're swinging on a vine, but he's holding James, so
Yeah.
the only logical answer is that his vine is between his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for fucking him. Wow.
Okay, so,
Anyway.
this
Oh,
is-
you've got a 2-sider?
yeah, and the pen's bled through, so... Oh, no, wait, hang on.
There you go.
I think we spoke to this guy, because he was sat in front of us. Didn't know where we were going, so went along with it. Ended up going to Mackey's, then to a charity shop. Got back to hers, but her mum wouldn't leave. Eventually, when she left and we were alone, she pied me off and played Mario Kart instead of checking.
I mean...
Is that pied? Or
I'm thinking, yeah.
because I'd never heard that expression
Pied
before.
me off.
Yeah, pied me off. Because I've heard of piped. If you pipe someone off, you wipe them off.
Maybe.
So pied is maybe that's when there's jelly in the steam hole.
Free Bentos pie in a tin.
That's such a great drag name. Maybe you're Freya Bentos.
Free Bentos pie in a tin.
Oh, I've got the super boob one. I remember the super boob. I'm going to read it because it's really quick.
Okay, go.
Showed him my boob, he came. That was it. That's all it says. I showed him my boob and he came.
Good for you. What a like boost.
Yeah,
There you
right.
go.
Absolutely.
So met up with a girl from Leicester. She spent the majority of the time telling me in great detail how many people it takes to close up a McDonald's on the evening shift. Sick. Then in
Interesting.
Then in quick
topic.
juxtaposition, she struggled to use tampons because of her tight and crooked vagina. Nice. It just says nice.
I mean,
So she told you both of these things. This person has verbal diarrhea.
yeah,
And I
I think that maybe they could have just been a little bit nervous, but if you read it in a slightly different way, like maybe she's just terrible at double entendres. If she's like,
How many people does it take to close up your McDonald's?
guess how many people it takes to close my McDonald's, which is tilted and tight. Wah wah. Like, I don't, maybe.
Tilt my tight Mackies. Give me that special sauce.
Oh god, don't. But good use of the word juxtaposition. You do not hear that word enough outside of an English literature essay anymore. So well done you. Right, cracking on.
Okay. This one links to something we were talking about last episode.
Oh
But,
god.
thought he was coming shitloads, but He'd ripped his dick and we were both covered in blood from tits to knees. You thought it was cum. That's the amount of blood that was like spilling out.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That takes me back.
I mean, it's kind of hot.
That takes me back. Now I'm a grandfather. Remember that Weather's original advert? That creamy, dewy taste. Dewy? It wasn't dewy. Fucking sweet. Anyway. Right, so this one says, I ate these disgusting spicy Parmesan cheese chicken dippers. I mean, that
sounds right.
That's already sounds like it just tastes...
Like on the date?
It tastes like poultry feet. That's what that would be.
Yeah.
On a date at Bunk, and I ended up throwing up in the middle of the restaurant, completely covering the boy's jacket with sick.
Oh no.
And I also ended up knocking over my drink all over the table.
You fucking mess.
And it was...
all because you ate those stupid chicken feet?
So it was a drunk sick cocktail. What? What was that? It was a something suck cocktail. I think they're trying to say it was like a drunk sick cocktail, and it was all difficult to something into this person.
I think they were drunk when they were writing this.
I don't know. It basically says something else.
Okay.
Can you read that? I think I struggled with this one on the night as well.
And it was difficult to...
I don't know. The problem with reading these out when we can't read them is it turns into a lot of dead air on a podcast, which you know is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying difficult to bite. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
I think she puked everywhere and they couldn't clean it up and they had a bad time, and then it said something about security, but...
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, it could be deposit, it could be door staff, we're not sure.
This one just says cancelled because he'd cut his finger off cutting veggies and had to go to A&E. It was a lie.
What a shit lie.
Just say you don't want to go.
If it's like...
I'm busy.
If you're gonna lie, at least make it interesting.
Yeah, a squirrel ate my sister.
I'm on the moon, come find me!
My body has been replaced with that made of entirely of vegetables. Sorry.
I've turned into a pillar of salt. God is angry at me. I can't come out for dinner.
Medusa turned my dad into stone and now I have to go cut her head off. Make it a journey.
Yeah. Okay, oh god, we've got another fuckboy here.
Oh god.
Fuckboy.
Fucking fuckboy.
Asked me to guess how much his watch cost. I said £40 and he said fuck off. Walked out, blocked, deleted. Fuckboy.
Because he was mad about
Because
his
he was
watch?
mad that his watch...
Oh, I hate that.
He was obviously mad.
People who take pride in their watches are just... Need to
look at their phone more often when they want to know the time.
I don't have the time for you, which is ironic.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo, Marilyn!
So, my worst dating story is that I've never had one.
Oh.
I'll take you on a date. It'll be super cute. We'll go get some fries.
Okay, do you recognise this handwriting in these strips?
Oh no, this girl.
It's this person again.
From the handwriting, I'm guessing them.
I'm a cisgender woman and brought a man home once who was very enthusiastically asked me to put my cock on him. I tried my best. Okay.
I mean, sweet.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
I mean, I'm sorry that you didn't
ask me to put my cock on him.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you didn't have a
sure
penis.
I didn't say in?
I mean, peg them.
Just like push your clit against their butt.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like a little bunny's nose.
Beep on the anus. I'll let you carry on.
Beep on the anus. This is the other one that they wrote is I went out for dinner with someone who sheepishly told me he had to collect all his urine outfit for the week in case I worried when he took his bag to the bathroom. I mean, just take your piss pot in your pocket. Don't
collect his urine output for the week.
Yeah, for a whole week. Could you imagine if you bumped into him and he fell over and it all fell out of his bag, just pots of piss?
I have a story.
Oh god.
I went for a sexual health screening, so sexual positivity.
Yeah, absolutely. Marvellous, well done.
As part of this screening, I had to pee in a cup. Obviously, the cup is far too small for a full load of piss.
Yeah.
So I end up overflowing the cup, covering my hand, and the cup has like a paper sticker on it as well, which then becomes moist with piss. So I screw the lid back on and then put it under the hand dryer because I'm a good person.
Because you are a Christian.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not handing this poor woman a damp jar of warm piss. And then as I'm doing it, I notice a pube floating in there. And I was like, well, that could just be a gift with purchase. I'm not fishing around. I'm not that nice.
I'm not going in there with tweezers like I'm trying to pluck myself.
Yeah, so it's like a Happy Meal toy now.
Aww.
You get that for looking at my piss.
Like a lucky dip.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. So this one just says he wore camping sandals and had hairy toes. Okay, camping sandals are grim.
This one said, had a match on Tinder. She came from Lincoln. She was shorter than her profile listed, and when I mentioned that lightheartedly, she grabbed a chair from outside the bar and towered over me by 2 inches. Okay, that's like interesting, threatening behaviour. She's like, and what? What are you saying now, bitch? Fuck you, bitch. But again,
well, only 2 inches.
Yeah, like, I mean,
bar stools aren't short.
Nah. Okay.
Again, people need to stop worrying about height so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know this is terrible, but I feel this is going to be very like generalisation, but I feel like that's a hetero thing.
I feel like it is.
I feel like heteros are more worried about height.
Yeah, like a man can't go out with a girl that's taller than him.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
of course they fucking can.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, they make shoes with stilts on for women.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but he was shorter than me. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck off. So this one just he got ran over walking me to a taxi on the first date. Found out on the third he was seeing the nurse who looked after him that night.
Oh damn!
Oh, was she cute?
Like that?
Was she like the nurse on the front of the Blink-182 album?
She was Nurse Jackie.
Yeah.
That's who she was.
Fuck.
She was Edie Falco with a smack habit.
Fuck.
Described my success at work. He answers, alright, you must be good at batting your eyes and showing cleavage. Dumped.
Yeah.
However, can I just point out...
That is how you get dumped.
Can I just point out that she spelled success wrong, so...
Can't be that great.
So maybe she is good at batting her eyes and showing cleavage.
Fucking asshat.
I don't think she spelled cleavage right either.
No, she hasn't.
Cleavage. Clavage.
My
clavage.
My décolletage.
Oh my god. How...
What a prick.
Is this going to be a 3-part? Oh,
No,
wait,
it can't be.
there's that handwriting again.
Oh, good. Okay. Do you want to go first or shall I?
Yeah. Someone I went on a date with got a parking fine, missed all the... What? Missed all the what? Missed all the notifications and got a court summons.
Oh, shit.
Whoops! It didn't work out. Now, that could have only possibly been made worse if he was like, well, we were on the date together, so you need to pay half of it. Because you know there's some fucker that's done that.
Yeah, you told me to park here.
Yeah, exactly. I was running late to meet you. I did you a favour not being late. You need to pay half of this court. You need to go to court with me.
No.
Yeah, same. You're on your own, bitch.
So this one says, he booked theatre tickets but took us to the wrong theatre. Got to the right one 1 hour in and he tried to lean in for a kiss by pulling me towards him by my forehead? Okay. Pulling me towards him by my forehead.
How big's his hand? Well, how small is that? Oh, with two hands.
I'm guessing so.
For some reason, I immediately thought that they were just like this massive hand. Grab them just from fucking thumb and pincer from temple to temple. Gobble gobble. Oh, Kalima. That is it.
Kalima. Oh, fuck's sake.
So we met for my birthday. We'd been dating for 9 months at that point. He asked the waitress for a pen when we got to the restaurant, went to the bathroom to write the card, and came out like he was boyfriend of the year. Oh, babe. I mean, that's pretty terrible, but mostly it just makes me sad.
I know, I'd still suck his turkey.
Yeah, I mean, I've been that person before.
Oh, you've got a card, what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. When I've got the card at like the last minute. Yeah.
I've fully gone, Matt, look away.
Okay. You piece of shit.
Just blowing the ink.
Oh wait, hang on, this is the same writing.
Oh Jesus.
Same writing, same pen.
Okay, carry on.
So another one from the same person. He woke up after our first date and said he was going for breakfast. I waited for 2 hours and he came back with nothing. He went on a Grindr hookup.
Maybe. He came back full of cum.
He went cottaging. Yeah, exactly. He came back, went straight to the toilet and gave birth to a ghost. Woo! Casper, the spunkiest ghost you know.
Sectoplasm.
Yeah.
So this one, oh wow, this one's great. Are you ready? This one says, once got my Prince Albert caught in a guy's tongue piercing. He was making a noise like a Dyson sucking up custard.
Naughty no. Oh god. Oh, XOX.
XOXO.
Kiss, love heart, kiss.
XOXO.
God, I can't
like
even
a Dyson
that.
sucking up custard.
I've never got like when I had my tongue piercing. That one just says Grindr.
Yeah, this one just says Grindr at the end.
When I had my tongue piercing, I never like got any of this like got it stuck in places thing. However, whilst giving a beach, sometimes like the bar went sort of at a bad angle for the guy. I suppose when it kind of like went under the like clipped the under the side of the bell end and didn't feel good. It just felt like a ow. Like watch where you put in that thing. Yeah. But also they had all those like silicone pop-on things you can get that are like little. They've got like bumps and textures to them, and you're supposed to like put them on, sort of giving a shot.
I know you can get like vibrating ones.
But my friend told me that when they like popped one on and then like went to give their partner head, it popped off and just flew to the back of their throat. So it's just like, they like coughed up this thing that looks like a fucking sea anemone, like one of those bombs that they put in the sea. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
a mine.
Yeah, like a sea mine, if you will.
Yeah.
Seamen? Sea mine.
I could see yours from
sea
here.
mine. Yeah, so they nearly fucking choked on it. I bet the guy was probably like, oh yeah,
choke on daddy.
dick. And he'd be like, no, I'm choking on a tongue accessory. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I was on a second date with a Tinder guy and things were getting hot. He asked for a BJ and I said, okay, but don't choke me. Went down on him and he choked me so hard I threw up. Never seen a guy move so fast. Had to swallow it down and totally ruined everything. Needless to say, he never called. And I've only dated girls since.
Oh.
I mean, fair. If you say, don't choke me, and someone just goes, whoop,
yeah.
they deserve sick on their dick.
Exactly. It's like, you're sucking them off and you're like, don't piss in my mouth. And then you carry on going down on them and then they do it again. It's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. What? Fool me 3 times. Oh my god, that's so mean.
Why would you do that? Fool me 4 times. Again?
This one says, got into bed to wait for him. He comes in wearing dinosaur PJs.
Okay.
I mean, they come off. What's your problem?
Yeah.
Like, alright, Nancy Prude. What's that one?
Okay, this one just...
You look like you're struggling with that.
Yeah, this one just says, the entire 3-month relationship with my ex, who mother, Nana Arthole, still likes on Insta. I know who this is.
I know who wrote that. And can I just say, I'm really sorry.
But their Insta is fire.
Look, I like looking at makeup. End of story.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got a wig hair in my eye, I think.
Okay, this one's in the same colour, so I'm gonna carry on.
Yeah,
and I think it's the same person.
Oh,
hey, bitch. This one time, Mark invited me round for pizza. I thought I'd get banged, but they just handed me an astrology book and said, "Good luck."
That's so rude.
What does that even mean?
Well,
sorry, Mercury's in retrograde. I'm not taking it right now.
Yeah, exactly. If it's the mark that we know it's going to be, then that is exactly. You just like, hang on, just let me do a quick tarot spread. Sorry, I can't tonight. Rain check. He used shrimp prime. I'm looking this up because I don't know what this is.
Shrimp primula.
Okay, right.
As lube.
You read another one.
We're married now. Good for you. Does it smell like shrimp chowder?
I don't know what that is.
So this one says, Tinder date came in 3 pumps.
Oh.
Dropped me at the train station to go out with the boys. Cheers, lad.
Cheers, lad.
A little kiss. Cheers, lad. Wow. Came in 3 pumps and then went out with the boys. What is shrimp primula?
Primula is a cheese spread.
Oh!
And you can get it.
Use this lube!
And you can get it with prawns. So it's like they used a cheese spread with shrimps in it, or prawns or whatever, as lube.
But you let them.
I mean, they're married now because yes, they have to die with that secret.
Yeah, because no one else is going to take either of your
have to take
cheesy shrimpy genitals.
Like, you can't look at anyone else after that and think, yeah, cool, I can tell you, I can be completely honest with you about my sexual past. No, because that will always be the dark secret that you cannot unveil.
That's a fucking loony.
I hope that would always be the dark secret that you can't unveil. Oh wow.
Okay, so this
I mean
one,
that's got me feeling a certain kind of way.
I mean,
like,
yeah, sick.
Yeah, like
Same.
queasy.
Let's move on.
Oh my god.
This one says, asked me to describe the date in 5 words at the end. Brackets, it was a bad date.
Oh.
When I couldn't do that, he asked me to describe the date as a sound. What? Was the sound just...
Oh my god.
Ugh.
So if you had to describe this date with a sound, what noise would it make? And
Wah, wah.
and then if you just went like
Describe this date with a sound.
describe this date with a sound, and you just literally queef into a cup. Yeah. My neighbours are gonna think that I just got stabbed, by the way. That's great.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
With dick.
He made me lie on the bed and play some video game whilst he fucked me. I don't know how to play video games. I didn't know what any of the buttons did. I did not come.
The worst part is made you.
Yeah.
This wasn't a situation in which you could say no.
Yeah.
Couldn't have gone like, I'm no.
What, do you know?
Let's just have
Do you
sex.
know what I think they'd seen? I think they saw that meme where it looked like two people were like the girls like
Yeah.
doing reverse doggy and playing Guitar Hero and he's
Yeah.
playing Call of Duty. I think they'd seen that and been like, oh,
That's the line.
I want to do that, fam. And then yeah, just instead they've been like, do you know how to play Dr. Robotnik's meme being like?
Can you imagine if it was like Mario Kart and like just as you were coming, you hear like, let's go!
Actually, the music in Dr.
Or if you
Robotnik's
lost.
Bean Machine is like dun 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 dun.
Or if you like- Okay.
Yeah, so like that's got a good rhythm to
Hammering
it.
that out.
Yeah. That's got
But
a.
if you like lost just as they came and it just went wah 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 wah, you died.
You died. That's what I was thinking of. Oh god. Return to last safe place.
Wow. This one just says my date took me out for food at Sainsbury's.
Oh.
You know what, the deli counter at Sainsbury's is fucking fire.
Yeah, it's lit, fam.
Yeah.
Winter Wonderland, went ice skating. He couldn't skate. He fell over and broke his nose. I probably should have held his hand, but he was a right weirdo, so I didn't feel too bad.
Just went, I'll let him. This is fine.
So in the time it took them to meet up, get to the ice skating,
You'd already decided,
pay,
I
and
don't
put the
like
skates
this
on,
guy.
they'd already thought, fuck this.
Fuck this
Fuck
guy.
this shit, I'm out. So when they
Fuck the shit,
when they
you're
went
out.
all Bambi on the ice, that sealed the deal. But when they broke their nose, they couldn't even reach inside them and find that one single piece of like compassion that wasn't just gonna let them fucking bite it. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Stacking it on ice hurts.
It does.
It hurts.
That's why I don't do that anymore.
But not as much as their feelings. After
so I was
that
like,
day.
am I skating? I was like, no.
Absolutely
No.
not.
I'll just be a ball of limbs.
I'm sure I've said this on the podcast before, but like weird flex, but I am oddly good. It's like,
It's weird that you're oddly good at anything.
you know, in Fantasia with the dancing hippos, that but on ice. That's me. Like it's just surprising.
Good for you.
Yeah. Brought him back to mine only for him to piss on my laptop while sleepwalking.
On your laptop?
Do you think that's covered in insurance, like contents and building?
Doubt it.
If you called them up and said, "Yeah, I had a hookup. I'm a slut. Hi." They pissed on my
Are you a
laptop.
slut for having a hookup?
They pissed.
No.
Well, no, but like you know, you have to.
Wearing this thing.
You have to have a preamble. So saying to them, "Is this?
Hi, wet slut here.
Does this constitute as accidental damage?"
I guess.
In the legal system,
Can you imagine if they went, what was the dream about?
in the legal system, if something happens, like a branch or a tree or something falls on a car, they call it like an act of God,
that's
like
bullshit.
like it's unavoidable.
Oh.
Whereas with that, is that accidental damage?
Sorry, act of Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I
I think the terminology is act of God. I don't think it's necessarily that
Yeah,
everyone's
no,
a
I know,
Christian.
I know.
whatever. Okay.
This one says, went to watch the ice hockey, the Panthers, exclamation point,
Woo!
and had a few
Nottingham
beers. He had quite a few and punched the mascot at half time. Did you fuck him? Because I will. Like, who doesn't want to punch a mascot?
That would get me pretty.
It
hard,
looks
to
so
be honest.
satisfying. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to rugby tackle a mascot.
I mean, they go down like a sack of shit.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
And I'd be pretty wet for that. Okay.
Same.
So, met a cyclist online, travelled 2 hours on the train to meet him. He said he had a beautiful house, Sky TV, and breakfast. Okay, so basically you thought you were going for an Airbnb.
Yeah.
When I met him, he'd had a bike accident 7 years prior and hadn't cycled since. I arrived at the hostel. His Sky TV was a cut cable, and breakfast was Dairy Lee Lunchables, which were chilling on the windowsill.
Oh my god.
Listen, I asked you not to tell anyone about this.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
This one's quite a long one.
Okay.
So on my first date, my date slowly inched towards me through the film we were watching, refusing to actually touch me. Then he whispered in my ear, "I'm a virgin," which was fine. A bit creepy though.
Yeah.
I like this person.
Okay. I like the asides in this one.
Yeah.
They're really getting
Yeah.
a personality.
Yeah, I feel like I know them. It's nice. He then got food poisoning and threw up for 2 hours.
What, during the sex?
I have no idea.
Oh, God.
And then he told me and then he told me he was pissed off at me for moving to Sweden for a year abroad.
What?
I don't know.
Okay. Can we
That's
just have
a
a little?
leap.
Can we have a little bit of a conversation about narrative?
The narrative flow.
Yeah.
He then got food poisoning and threw up for 2 hours, and then told his was pissed. I don't know what this. Okay. Yeah, you try.
Give it to Nana.
Take your English degrees and have a go at that.
So he then got food poisoning and threw up for 2 hours, and then told me his was pissed off at me for moving to Sweden for a year abroad. Maybe on the date they said, "Oh, I'm moving to Sweden for." Do you know what? You had me in the first paragraph.
First paragraph was good. Follow
Yeah.
structure.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was watching like a really bad sequel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When it
Yeah.
was supposed to follow on from the first good film. Anyway.
Didn't.
Okay, this one just says he stole all my weed. Lol. Sad face.
I remember
that guy.
He looked really sad about it.
He was also kind of cute.
He was cute.
Yeah.
But I think he was also quite young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old enough to come, old enough to bum. Also, don't live by that.
Oh my god! That just made me make husky pun face. I was like, kissing a hot girl with a bad laugh. Okay, let's see. I think we might need to go out on yours because these are 3 little ones. So, number 1, they asked if they could take a lock of my hair.
Gross.
Number 2, she choked me with her tentacle tongue. I'm assuming that means a really long tongue. Not unless she had one of
Was
those
it wrapped around the neck?
Unless she had one of those dildos that are made to look like Cthulhu and Krakens and aliens.
It's in the
and
ovipositor.
shit.
It lays
Yeah, exactly.
I want to try it.
That's great, right? And then the last one, accidentally went on a date with a Tory. Yeah, I think that some of those are missing because I remember reading out a lot.
I think I threw.
Yeah.
The Tory ones just got yeeted.
Well, there was one that got yeeted because it was so horrible. Because it's missing from in there. It was, I fucked a guy and he gave me chlamydia, and then I told him, and then we fucked again, and then he gave me chlamydia again.
Yeah.
Because we very much did fool me once.
Shame on you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I always do it the wrong way around. Oh my god, so mean. Okay, so I do.
No, there's another one missing from here, which is met a guy on a date, was really nice, then lost touch, saw him on Tinder like a year later, started talking to him, met up with him in person, turns out it wasn't actually that guy, he'd just been playing along the whole time.
Oh yeah! Houdini.
Fucked up.
Doing the old Houdini. Yeah.
Yeah, the old switcheroo.
Yeah, the old switcheroo.
Like, can you imagine? Like, yeah, I'm that guy, fuck it. How desperate do you need to be for poon?
Unless they thought that they maybe had talked a year ago, but they were a forgetful person.
I doubt it.
I'm trying to be diplomatic, playing devil's advocate here.
Okay, so this one.
And thank God, because like this eyelash is now starting to slowly pierce my eye.
Is it rejecting you?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's like these eyelashes. Okay, so I'm experimenting with eyelashes today. They're not the usual ones that I wear, and I fucking hate them. They're rock hard. The strips are really plastic. So they're just digging the fuck in because I put like 4 pairs together to get this.
So sorry.
It's not a good payoff, like, so let's take it on home, mama.
Okay. You'll be out of them soon.
Free me from this nightmare, I need to change my lashes.
So this one said, met a girl playing D&D and decided to have some roleplay themed sex. That's Dungeons and Dragons for those of you who don't know. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I remember this one, I remember this one.
I said if I rolled a 20, I could have anal. I rolled a 1 and ended up getting pegged. There I was getting fucked in the arse by a half-elf wizard. A real low point. I think that's a high point.
I think that's a high point, mama. Switch the game up. Like if you roll a 20, I get anal. If I roll a 1, I get pegged. Like, I mean, I know the expression is roll the dice, but it's never been more fucking appropriate.
I was playing Dungeons and Dragons once, and I was like, I want to ask this question, and they were like, they might not give you the truth though, and they were like, roll a persuasion check. I rolled it, got a 1, and it was like, sorry, you pooed yourself. We're not going to take you seriously now. You just go get changed. Why was number 1 the option was you pooed yourself?
I don't know. I mean, we
were just having fun.
You have to enjoy the mind of the dungeon master.
Oh god, yeah.
Like, because I suppose they have to they can't have an eventuality for everything that you do because it's roleplay. Yeah. So with me, it would just be me constantly making shit jokes and the dungeon master having to decide whether the ogre laughed or killed me. Like, you've rolled a 2, you died. Like, straight in because I'm annoying.
Yeah.
Look, we got to the end of the box.
Thank you.
We douched out this box. This pink box has been clean. This child is clean. I mean, it's not clean because it's seen some fucking shit. I swear to God. Like, look, that's not even all of it. There's so much.
So much bad dates in the world.
We've gone for ASMR. So this is us again. We're playing in the leaves, also known as Fisting Marilyn.
So,
texture. Okay, lovely. That was wonderful. I'm really glad that I held on to these. Oh god, that one just fell on my pussy. I'm really glad that I held on to these. That was a wonderful experience.
It was great.
Thank you so much for indulging us for 2 fucking episodes.
Yeah, 2 long episodes as well.
2 long episodes because there's a lot of heartbreak out there in Nottingham, guys. There just is. I mean, that's the end of the story, unfortunately. So we'll do something different next week. Thank you. As always, please like and share and subscribe and comment, and also you can maybe spread the podcast around in the following way.
I want you to learn this podcast word by word. I want you to be able to reel it off at the fucking drop of a hat. Then I want you to get drunk and drunk dial your ex. Say nothing but this podcast, and then when he asks you like, what are you doing? What's up? Just say power.
What I want you to do is I want you to distill this podcast down to its essence, and then I want you to put that as your Tinder bio. I want you to get fucking cream pint and name the baby after us. Until next time. See you next week on the Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Bye. Unnamed Drag Podcast.
My first one is called Unnamed Drag Biddy.